Good morning, students. Today we will learn about a very important topic in accountancy, the bank reconciliation statement. Now, before we jump into the big definitions and all that, let's start with a very common money puzzle. I'm sure it has happened to many of us.
Just imagine this. You have been saving your pocket money and you are very sure that you have 500 rupees. But when you go and check with the bank, they tell you, no beta, you only have 400. So, where did that 100 rupees go? Did you lose it? Did somebody take it? This is the exact mystery that we are going to solve today.
Now, to solve this little mystery, first you must understand that there are always two records of your money. You can think of them like two separate books, okay? One is your book, and the other one is the bank's book. Students, listen carefully. This is an important concept. The first book is called the cash book. Think of it like your own personal money diary. You are writing down every single rupee you get and every rupee you spend. The second book is the pass book. This is the bank's official diary of your money. The bank is maintaining this record for you. So you have your diary and the bank has its own diary about your money.
Now, what happens very often is that the final balance in your diary and the bank's diary is different. Your cash book is showing 500 rupees, but the bank's passbook is showing 400. This is actually very, very normal, so there is no need to panic at all.
So the big question is why? Why do these balances differ? This is a very important question, so listen carefully. Let us look at the reasons one by one. I will explain everything in very simple words.
Let us take one simple example. Say you give a check of 100 rupees to your friend for his birthday. In your money diary, your cash book, you will immediately write minus 100 rupees. But your friend, he's a bit lazy. He puts the check in his pocket and forgets about it for a few days. So the bank doesn't know about this transaction yet. Here's another one. Sometimes the bank will deduct a small charge, maybe 10 rupees, for sending you SMS alerts. They will remove the money from your account, but you might only find out about it later. These are all simple reasons for the difference.
You must remember this point. These are not usually errors or mistakes. Most of the time, they are just timing differences. It simply means that a transaction is recorded in your book today, but it will be recorded in the bank's book maybe after 2 or 3 days. The timing is just different. So how do we fix this mismatch then? How do we find out the real story? Well, for this, accountants use a special tool, a special kind of statement to find out the truth. This is the bank reconciliation statement, or we can call it BRS for short. Write this down. This definition is very, very important. It is a statement that finds all the reasons for the difference and then it matches the two balances. Kindly note this point. You can think of the BRS like a bridge. Imagine on one side of a river, you have your cash book, and on the other side, you have the bank's passbook. The BRS is the bridge that connects them, showing exactly how to get from one balance to the other. Now, I know you will all ask, Sir, how do we actually make this statement? Don't you worry. It is a very logical and simple step-by-step process. Many students get confused here, but if you just listen carefully, it is actually quite easy. Okay, look at the steps carefully now. Step 1. You just start with a balance from one book. Let's say your cash book balance. Simple, right? Step 2. You find all those reasons for the difference, like that check your friend did not deposit. Now, steps 3 and 4 are the main action. For each of those reasons, you will either add it or you will subtract it. And finally, step 5. After you do all the adding and subtracting, the final amount you get will be the balance as per the other book, the passbook. It should match perfectly. It is like magic. All right, so before we end the class, let us quickly revise the most important points from today's lesson. Please pay full attention now. This is the summary. So why do we prepare a BRS? First, to find out the exact reasons for any difference. Second, it can help us catch if there is a real mistake, maybe made by us or sometimes even by the bank. Third, it shows us the actual true amount of money we really have. And fourth, you must remember this. The BRS is just a working paper. It is a tool. It is not a formal part of your main account books. So the final idea I want you all to take home today is this. The goal of this whole exercise is not just to somehow make the two numbers match. The real goal is to understand the story behind those numbers, to understand why they match. So, students, today we learned what a bank reconciliation statement is and why it is so important. Please revise this topic properly at home. And think about this question for our next class. How is checking your bank statement a little bit like checking your school report card? We will discuss it next time. Thank you, class.
नमस्कार। क्या आप स्कूल में नौकरी ढूंढ रहे हैं लेकिन सही वैकेंसी की जानकारी आपको समय पर नहीं मिलती? और अगर आप एक स्कूल चला रहे हैं तो क्या आपको भी योग्य और भरोसेमंद स्टाफ ढूंढने में परेशानी होती है? आज यही समस्या हजारों लोगों और स्कूलों के सामने है। दोनों को एक दूसरे की जरूरत है, लेकिन फिर भी दोनों एक दूसरे तक पहुंच नहीं पाते। यही समस्या हमने देखी और इसी से जन्म हुआ schoolcareer.in का। ये एक ऐसा ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां स्कूल अपनी वैकेंसी पोस्ट कर सकते हैं और उम्मीदवार सीधे उन नौकरियों के लिए आवेदन कर सकते हैं। यहाँ केवल टीचर्स ही नहीं बल्कि स्कूल से जुड़े कई पदों के अवसर उपलब्ध हैं, जैसे ऑफिस स्टाफ, कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटर, अकाउंटेंट, लाइब्रेरियन और अन्य पद। हमारा लक्ष्य है स्कूलों और योग्य उम्मीदवारों को एक ही मंच पर जोड़ना। अगर आप स्कूल में अपना करियर बनाना चाहते हैं या अपने स्कूल के लिए बेहतरीन स्टाफ ढूंढना चाहते हैं तो आज ही विजिट कीजिए www.schoolcareer.in।
क्या आप एक योग्य शिक्षक हैं जो सही मंच की तलाश में हैं, या एक स्कूल जिसे जरूरत है बेहतरीन टैलेंट की? रास्ते बहुत हैं लेकिन सही मंजिल सिर्फ एक। प्रस्तुत है schoolcareer.in।
बंद दरवाजों को अब तुम छोड़ दो, उम्मीदों की नई राहें अब जोड़ लो। न भटकना है ना रुकना है अब कहीं, तुम्हारी मंजिल का पता है बस यही। स्कूल को चाहिए टैलेंट और आपको चाहिए ग्रोथ। यहाँ खत्म होती है आपकी हर वो हो खोज। प्रिंसिपल हो या टीचर, एडमिन हो या कोच, बदलो अपनी दुनिया, बदलो अपनी सोच। हजारों मौके, लाखों उम्मीदें यहाँ जुड़ती है। तरक्की की राहें अब आपकी ओर मुड़ती है। बस एक क्लिक और करियर है सेट। schoolcareer.in है आपका सच्चा मददगार। schoolcareer.in सपनों को सच बनाएंगे। schoolcareer.in बेहतर कल सजाएंगे। स्कूलों की दुनिया करियर का है ये द्वार। सफलता चूमेगी कदम, अब होगा बेड़ा पार। schoolcareer.in लिखो सफलता की नई कहानी, बदलो अपनी तकदीर पुरानी। सपनों को अब पंख लगाओ। schoolcareer.in पर अपनी राह बनाओ। आज ही जुड़े, आज ही भागे। schoolcareer.in जहां